Okay, we are back with the next game of IMs for week one, the last game of IMs. We have GeoBuckson's team versus Ponyboy. I believe GeoBuckson's team just changed their name to Team Woopers, so we'll be addressing them as that moving forward. But coming out from both sides, a Nivea ban coming as a first ban for Team Woopers here. Who on Ponyboy's team plays Nivea? I guess Kizumi. They do have Kizumi on Ponyboy's team. So looking at recent match history, Diamond 1 mid laner, most played champ is Anivia, so that does explain the Anivia ban. They are typing in all chat. Is it bugged? Okay, a Mumu ban coming out from Ponyboy's team here. That's also not a ban I was expecting. Okay, so Ruler of Galaxies does play a decent amount of junglers, but his most played is a Mumu with 16 games. Ruler of Galaxies Nick. I believe he wasn't the mid laner though. Or he wasn't the jungler. Paying respects to Geobucks and Sakai. Kizumi's Zoe coming out as the next ban. Looking at multi-search, he does play Zoe, or I'm not sure if what gender Kizumi is. I'm assuming it's a she actually, but that's putting some respect. But that would assume that their one-trick ADC Jin on Geobuckson's team does not play his one-trick or her one-trick ADC Jin. Point Boy getting his Twitch. I was watching him just yesterday go like 25 and like 4 or something like that in a duo game with Trispy. They did end up losing that game, but he was still space gliding all over the map. Just to confirm, does Twitch chat hear um, Ran? Ran, can you try talking? No, they cannot. Let me fix that real quick. All right, Ran, try talking again.
Hello, hello,
There we
hello.
go. They should be able to hear you now. All right. Nautilus
Right.
coming on as the follow-up. So they're going to say, we're going to get bot lane fed. Twitch Nautilus, we're engaging on your bot lane. Seraphine the pick into Nautilus. I'm not sure how much I like that. What is the bot lane rank for Team Woopers? So they have Toadwalt and MC347. So MC347 is a recently started player, technically Iron, but we'll see how they actually play like.
Yeah,
Um,
Seraphine might not be too good into not like in the lane, but Seraphine is actually a very good champion into Twitch, assuming that Twitch doesn't go cleanse. Because especially when Twitch is space gliding during the team fights, he's not really paying attention to dodging skill shots. He's basically just space gliding, trying to get in as many hits as he can, and the Seraphine will be able to lock him up. So they
Delary
pick
Delary getting
Lissandra.
his Lissandra pick. I do believe this is his most played mid lane champion with 621k mastery points on it. So definitely comfort pick for Delary here. And Victor's the response from Kizumi. Another staple pick for Kizumi is his Victor, his or her Victor, Kizumi's Victor. uh, has played 4 games of it this season, but I'm sure if we were to look further back, we'd see even more games. Entering the second phase of bans here.
So
Pony
I'm
Boys.
guessing both of these bans will go towards Geobuxen, maybe an Irelia ban, a Kale ban. Basically just want to get him off of a carry. Maybe Geobuxen will pick his OP Mundo.
No Alawi ban yet so far. I Like Tentacles Mark is on uh, Team Ponyboy Tier 3 subs, and he is definitely an Alawi one trick. So I would imagine they're just going to ban champs that are hard for Alawi to play into. So like Kale, like range champs like that, that can.
It will ban out the Mundo.
I would have thought Alawi likes playing against Mundo, but I guess he can just farm with ranged cleavers. And Rengar coming
Yeah,
out. There is a one-trick pony Rengar jungler on Team Ponyboy. I believe it was what? 186 games of Rain Guard this season so far with a 52% win rate. Kind of crazy.
That's a little mental if I'm being honest.
Next most played jungler is Graves with 24. So
Busai did come in doing the research, it looks like.
yeah, two most played junglers, and he locks in his third most played jungler, Udyr. Doesn't
It
have a
can be
positive win
upside.
rate with it, 43% in 23 games. It is a small sample size, but we'll see how it performs. So far, I would like to see some more an enchanter for Hecarim.
So
That's
it
nice.
turns out it is a Seraphine AD carry. So double enchanter into Hecarim is very, very, very strong. So we're going to need to see a lot from this Hecarim. We're going to need to see a lot of Nami roaming with this Hecarim, and we're going to need Seraphine to, pick up the heavy work and be able to, just be able to stay bot, clear waves without dying. And it looks like Geobuxen has opted for the set
Yeah,
to be
blind set
blind.
pick. What does the top laner for team? What does Mark have in store? Again, he is in Alawi one trick. Does he like the Alawi versus set matchup? I would imagine it's pretty good. Alawi getting locked in. We'll see. We'll get to see I like Tentacles resolve against get to prove himself against the Master top laner who has recently hit his peak, I believe, or at least has recently hit Masters.
Oh, so basically, which one of these drafts do you like more?
It's a good question. I think it's really hard for Hecarim to dive onto the Victor, I would think at least. And they do have a nice knowledge to peel for it. I would tend to lean towards Poison Boys draft a little more. I think it's a lot easier to play for Victor for Twitch.
I agree. It is much easier to play for
Um,
for
the Hecarim
website.
dive bombing with a Seraphine ult on top is kind of scary, but I think if Twitch just doesn't show himself until Hecarim goes in, if Victor's playing a little further back, then it should be playable.
Yeah, I mean Hecarim is actually one of the most 1v9 champions in the game.
Besides Olaf.
Obviously there is a wild card in the set top lane with the Kobuxon. This guy might actually 1v9 the game, but
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
have to see.
I'll be very interested to see how I like Tentacles Mark got his signature Lowy, how he deals with Geobucks in the top lane. Just to give you a quick statistic, I like Tentacles Mark, if I can pull him up, has what? He's played 24 games of Alawi this season with a 70% win rate in Plat 1. So
That's pretty
respect his
good in my
Alawi, put some
opinion.
names on it. There's only two melee champions on the enemy team, so it's gonna be hard for Mark to find that big Alawi all in. But
I
if he
would say Alawi is a lot harder to play against better players because if you're able to just permanently dodge the Alawi just can't play the game. He just gets too far behind and he won't be able to heal up in lane, which will make him like prone to dives very easily.
all right, I will be sending out a Gamba in just a couple seconds here. So it's Team Woopers, GeoBuckson's team versus team number 6, Pony Boys team. Submission period will be 5 minutes. So that is going up now. Take your vote. Gamble the house. Which team do you guys think is going to win? And with that, we are going to go on break. Be sure to get your votes in, and we'll be back after the spectator delay comes out. are in game now. Let's get the settings all right. Zoom it out. Okay, will we see any level 1 shenanigans coming out from either teams here? I would say Team 6 does have a pretty nice level 1, does have the Nautilus hook, does have Twitch, does have uh, Victor E to go on top of it. Let's get the scoreboard fixed up here. A 5-man coming out from Team Wooper here. Just hoping that they invade. Doesn't look like any action will happen because of it. Again, one of the big focuses for me, at least this game, will to be to see how this Alawi does on his one trick against the Masters top laner, GeoBuxen. Can GeoBuxen dodge those Alawi E's, dodge the soul pull? I think that's just going to be the big determining factor for that lane.
Yeah, and is the Alawi something future teams will have to ban out against this red side?
I mean, just looking at the draft, it's not that good of an Alawi game. There's only 2 melee champions. It's a lot harder for Alawi to hit that big 5-man tentacle slam
That
into
is
a team
very
comp.
true. That is a good point.
So I think you can just draft around it. We'll see how well Mark I like tentacles is able to perform here, despite
Top.
having not an ideal team comp to play Alawi into. But taking a nice trade level 1 there.
Yeah, pretty good trade. Alawi has a lot of a built-in self-heal. Every time the tentacle slams, he will get healed, plus the grabs. So this looks very good. Like every trade is very good for this Alawi.
Nice hook coming out from
Toad will get
Trispy.
a hook.
Ignite being burned, heal being burned to counter it, and they're going to get zoned off from level 1 wave. Nice trades coming out from the Alawi top lane. Both pots being burned. Mark is showing why his Alawi is to be feared. Another hook coming out for Trispy. Twitch not quite able to follow it up, gets 2 autos off that trade, but Trispy loses, what, half of its HP from it? GeoBuxen getting Alawi'd
It looks
on.
quite low.
Hecarim is pathing bot side, so it's not like GeoBuxen's going to get any help in the near future. Another
Oh,
hook
more
coming out.
good hooks from the Trispy.
Toadwaltz gets
Like a
hit.
flash auto heal, flash auto E might have been the kill if they
Does
didn't
Mark just
react with the
tower dive him
heal.
here? Wait.
There is no tower dive, I
Ghost
believe.
being proc, Ghost being
They,
proc.
oh, I think GeoBuxen gets a solo kill here. Yes, the thing about Alawi, you can't make those aggressive plays. You gotta hope they overstep into you.
I like tentacles getting a little confident there with the tower dive. Didn't have any tentacles under the tower to follow up with the hit. Set leveled up, got the W upgrade, was able to get his shielding from that. Trispy just holding out in this bush, waiting for them just to overstep by half a step here, throw out a hook. Does have to be careful because Twitch can't really follow up. Hecarim is pathing bot lane here. Can we peel over to the Nick is spotted on a ward. Nothing else gonna happen here. Twitch backing up.
GeoBuxen will get ganked. He does have flash. I do think he should be okay here. He might
Might be
actually
able to
get
earn it.
one. This
Geobuxen
is a
showing why he's a
GeoBuxen
Masters
can
top
fight
laner.
again. He has conquered. This is a double kill. There is no flash, no ghost available for this Alawi. This should be a double kill.
My 4K channel points.
Well, this is why GoBuxen actually bet 1.4k on himself. You know? I like that for him. Bet on yourself, if anyone.
Geobuxen starting off with a 3-0 start. Ball lane is in a rough situation. All hope is not lost as Twitch can get fed. No flash on the Nami if Trispy can land a hook at any point. Mark running
Yeah,
back
so
to
this
lane.
top lane
Down a
should be
whole
fairly tough.
down a whole 900 gold already at level 4 at 4 minutes into the game. Trispy standing on a ward here. Udyr pathing behind them. I would love to see Trispy like flash hook the Nami. That should just be a kill if they do. Trispy a little far
Does
up.
look a little too early. There shouldn't be anything here.
Does
Trispy is using his Ignite on cooldown, which I actually like. It's giving them a bit of lane prio. They
Wave is
can't really
frozen.
do anything bot lane with this Seraphine. They're just getting frozen on.
Any idea what the new XP range looks like?
Oh, Trispy might actually die here. Unless Pony Boy, the heel gets burned.
Oh, Mark, I was hyping you up and everything, man. Okay,
This is not a good,
he's up in CS.
not a good situation in the top lane.
He's up in CS.
If Alawi and Set are equal in like matchup wise, Alawi actually has a trick where he can react to Set ult with his ult because Alawi cannot be CC'd during the initial slam of the ult, so you can basically just counter the Set ultimate through that way.
Yep. Okay, 4-0 start for Geobucks, and now sitting at what one 1.2k gold ahead of his lane opponent at 6 minutes into the game. Nami doing a mid roam. Kizumi forced to flash. Geobucks, is he just gonna freeze this wave? Is can't quite freeze the wave. Pressured
There
off
is
of it.
no freeze. It looks like the wave will actually push into Alawi here, which seems good.
Yeah, but if you're Alawi, how do you slow down this 4-0 set that Ori has a TM at?
So basically, you just gotta form a triangle. Like, you see how in the top lane there's a triangle of tentacles between his tower and the two walls? You just have to play around those and just keep clearing the waves. That is all
MC347
you can really do on
does
Alawi.
have her flash, isn't forced to burn it. Fight coming out
Oh,
in the river
Hecarim
here.
is running in. There shouldn't be a kill. Ghost is burned.
Nice use of the unstoppable, but still gets picked off.
Nice use.
Mark getting hit by the
Oh.
bubble. Nothing much gonna follow up after that. Is Mark gonna
And
be
it looks
first to
like he
burn
will
his?
die again, I think.
Looks
No,
like
he is
he
out.
just ghosts away. This bot lane has been frozen for like the last 3 minutes of the game. Seraphine sitting at 21 CS to Ponyboy's 40. Ponyboy saying,
Yeah.
"Welcome to my world, MC347. I hear you're new to League of Legends. This is what we call a freeze." Kizumi getting low. Kizumi getting ulted, and I think that's just a dead Kizumi. So winning top and mid lane here for Team Wooper. I think mid lane should be about even in gold, actually, judging by the CS. Yeah, just a 40 gold difference between the two champs. I think now that the wave is frozen, we do need to start seeing some roams from this Nautilus. I don't know if Nautilus should ever roam top though. I don't think there's ever kill potential if he comes top lane. Nice tentacle
And
pull from Mark.
we also need to watch out for the bot lane. I know Ponyboy Juan's alone, but this guy, he's level 6, he's got level leads. This guy might actually just 1v2 or even 2v2. They do have both flashes up. I do think they should be both okay. You know, Twitch needs a little bit of items to scale, but Nami is dead.
Nami dying, both flashes being burned. No heals were up for that exchange. Ponyboy getting a lead.
Yeah, this
In
is
this
the wet
bot
dream
lane.
situation for Twitch, where he's actually able to get a lead while actually getting farm.
Mark could not resist proccing the demolish. He had to hit it. Now he's 1 HP in lane. I think we may be seeing some fried tentacles real soon here.
You know, Alawi is actually best when he's on low HP because you kind of want to bait the enemy into overstepping, then you can land
All right, Ponyboy.
E into ulting them and you heal all the way back up while they're overstepped, and then you can just overwhelm them by the tentacles.
I like tentacles being able to slow down top lane a little bit here. Does hit the tentacle bolt, does hit ult. And
He
somehow,
will have a little bit of prio. We just gotta hope he doesn't overstep like last time. Joe Buxton has the ult, has the flash, and if
surely he doesn't tower dive before no Geo books. Okay, I like tentacles bringing it back here. Was able to slow down. No more, hasn't had any more deaths in the last 4 minutes or so of the game. Even NCS in the top lane, but there still is a 1,000 gold lead difference, 1,400 between the two top laners.
This looks playable for the Alawi, but it will be tough.
We may have just cast a cursed him. Alawi no ult, does hit the tentacle
No
pole.
ult. He does have tentacles around him, but he is just dead. Walks back into the W.
Okay, at least the
A
wave is slow
little bit
pushing
of a
towards
rough
him.
situation.
I think
Something
I
that's quite interesting is that he's actually opting towards a Triforce Talawi build. I've never tried that on Alawi, but you know, I think this guy knows what he's doing. I'm excited to see it in future games because
oh my
his
god.
situation does not seem too good at the moment.
I mean, come they really need someone on Team 6 to be able to match set in the side lane. At the rates Alawi's going, will Alawi Mark ever be able to match set?
I believe no. I don't think he'll be able to.
it'll be it'll be interesting. Uyir can just go top, use his ult on a wave and clear the wave so set can't push, but it'll be interesting to see
I think
how
the
Team Weaver
set
plays it.
I think the set is on track to literally one tap the Twitch if he gets a fully charged W. He'll just like W flash and then you know maybe Twitch chat will go wild once we see that happen.
Ghost being proc, Alawi forced to ult, gets Geobucks into around 2/3 HP, but now Marcus has to play incredibly defensive that his ult was burned. Like, man should be under his tower, staying in his tentacle triangle. I don't even think the tentacle triangle of safety is enough to keep him alive. Geobucks is absolutely showing a masterclass in the top lane with his set pick. No flashes from either of the enchanters here. Ponyboy getting low, forced to flash and barrier. Merc's top lane tower has seen better days. Red team here, team 6, starting up the dragon objective. Both team has 3 grubs. This will even up the objective count if they do get it. Mark is just dead again.
And it looks like another solo kill for Geobixen. Solo bolo. Yeah,
Okay.
I like how Ponyboy's bot lane has been freezing the waves, can't denying XP, denying gold, but we really need to see these guys do a little more if they're going to be able to match up against the set.
That is a scary
You know,
set. Does set go bot now? Like, he just has to continue farming these tower plates, right? Surely?
I think he should. I think rather than the tower plates, I think he should. Oh, well, there is a fight going on. Ponyboy does not have any sums. Toad walks in for the long
Geobuxen
range
is
auto,
here.
but
Does get spotted
Geobuxen
on
is
the control
here.
board. Run
He doesn't
away.
have
It's the
ult,
scary
but
set.
he
Run
does have
away.
flash. They just need to get out at this point.
It's the 6-0 set. He's here to ruin your lane. All right, Geobuxen. Oh, is getting back. Is not staying bot lane to farm more tower plates. Mark getting a break from the fist brawler. Now being forced to lane against Deliri, which he did hit a nice tentacle pull. Does able to get some is able to get some damage off that. Okay.
Oh,
That's just a dead Delirium. Nice stuff from I Like Tentacles, able to get him to 1 HP and donate the kill to his mid laner.
oh,
Lightning
but
phase,
Geobuxen is back top. Will Victor stop his back? He will not. And it looks
run,
like
Mark, run.
another death for Alawi.
Oh wait, and maybe another 2 that kills for
It
Alawi.
might.
You think there's ever a world where you build Serpent's Fang on Twitch?
um, no, I do not think there's a world. Twitch actually desperately needs items. He needs his crit. He needs his attack speed. It's not looking very good in my opinion. I believe the Nami ult and the Seraphine ults is just might just be too much for this Twitch. On top of that, he doesn't even have cleanse, so
My
it
four.
looks like there's a lot of ways to stop this Twitch.
I
Your
mean,
points might be
at least we'll
doomed.
see. The good news is I will lose 4K channel points if Ponyboy team does not come forward here. But surely Ponyboy does a head shave stream after if he does end up losing.
But according to the curse, if no one has shaved their head yet, that means the person that has to shave their head always wins. Oh, big damage out of the Victor. Maybe this Victor can. Oh, that is mildly unlucky.
So feats of strength didn't go towards Team Wooper here. I think they got that one set, killed the top tower. The set continuing to crack away at these sideline towers. Mark TPing in, has movement speed, is able to hit the tentacle pole, but set just able to run away. Kizumi is starting to get a little scary on this Victor pick. Walking up in lane, half HP in Delirium and trade. Mark not looking like in quite the safest spot there.
He does get a double ult off. This looks fairly decent. He needs to kite back towards the tentacles, but Geobuxen's playing his space well, and it looks like another solo kill for Geobuxen.
Is able to sidestep the W. Nautilus is here.
Oh, Trispy is here with the ultimate, with the ignite. This should be a kill. This 1000 gold will hopefully go towards nobody, as this might be another double kill for Geobuxen.
Geobuxen now sitting at 9-0 and 3. Up 3k gold on his lane opponent. Oh my god. Taking a look at the bot lane at least. Twitch saying 2k goldish. Yeah, 2k gold up on his respective lane opponent of Seraphine. They did just have that perma freeze bot lane. I wish I knew the hotkey to show XP differential. Would be interesting to see what I like Tentacle's XP is versus Geobuxen, but just looking at it, there's a 2 level difference up there and a 1 level difference in the bot lane. Dragon spawning shortly, Geobuxen continuing to split push, saying, Tentacle Man, you are staying top lane with me. Sitting at 2 items and upgraded boots. Is rotating here mid. Can he find the wraparound on that Victor? Does not look like he's going to try to go for it. Is going to be joining this dragon fight. I like Tentacles does not have TP to join in. Can Set find the big flank around here? Is looking for it. Hecarim going in a little early here. Set running in. Does get spotted. Can Geobuxen line up the Set ult? Continuing to run at the enemy team here. Geobuxen full confidence. Twitch ulting the back.
Ponyboy pops the ultimate, and but they do need to kill this set. An overall good fight though for the red side.
Yeah, I
Positive
think
play.
Team Wooper really went in a bit too early there with that Hecarim ult. I had to hold the brakes just a little more to let Set get into position. Set was looking to set up that flank position. Kizumi going in, getting ulted by
Overstepped just a
Valeri.
tad bit. Good flash by Ponyboy 1. But it looks like Udyr will be
Oh
dying.
my god, that
And Geobuxen with the flash. This man is terrorizing
have
the
some
enemy
mercy for the
team.
rat, man. You don't need to fist him that hard. I hate you coming out in all chat from from Ponyboy to Geobucks. That was personal.
This is personal. They were previous IM teammates, and here Geobuxen is tearing away Ponyboy's IM hopes for this season.
Okay, Trispy getting half HP by the Set W. Set healing up with Conqueror, gives him the good old 1-2 and gets another kill. We are seeing a 14-0 and 3 Geobuxen.
So we really need to see this 1000 gold getting onto either the the Victor or the Twitch. We'll see how it goes. I do think Kizumi could have tried to all in for a bot TP play, but he will get a kill this way. This looks like it's all good.
So Kizumi able to pick up a kill in the river there. Mark's tentacles was not enough to keep him alive, unfortunately. Into four
But
people.
as long as his mental is strong, all he needs to do is keep up the wave clear, put up a little pressure on sides, and I think he's still doing his job just fine. He's not giving over that much gold. You know, the set's already fed. You just have to figure out what you can do from here on.
How? So I got a message from a Mr. Marze dude saying, "How does
Oh,
Set
there is a
counter
red
Alawi
Tonas
so
going for a
hard?"
kill. And he ults a little too late. He ults. That is quite bad. It looks like he might just die here.
Yeah, Twitch getting some nice PO. Set TP. Oh no, that is Delirious TPing behind. Delirious able to kill the Twitch. It's just up to Kizumi to carry the team fight now, but looks like we're gonna relax after that. Alawi getting tower dove is
And
isn't
it's
able
the
to survive
horror.
there.
It's the horror.
Set should just be able to pick up this tower before Kizumi comes to match. An 0-9 start from Malawi here. First IM game. Not the start you would hope for the start of your season.
At this point, even if someone gets 1,000 gold shutdown, will it even matter? That's the real question.
I mean,
1,000 gold will still make GeoBookson about
Geobuxton is currently sitting on 2.5k gold.
6,000 gold
He's
above
about to finish
everyone.
his third item. Next back, he should finish his third item. He's at 3 items when most people at the game are just on 2. Like the man is up in gold. Like 13.6k gold, 13.7k gold at 22 minutes into the game.
This is
He
the
has
actual
double.
definition of the raid boss.
He almost has double the gold of Alawi. How do you play against that? Delary being first ult, no one's quite close enough to help him out here. Delary falls to Kizumi.
Also, if we look at the vision on the red side team, there is almost no vision anywhere except for that little pocket of vision on the bot side jungle. So
I
there's
think
really not much this Twitch can work with. There's not really many ways he can help find picks.
I do think that's one of the unspoken uh, downsides of having a lower rank support on your IAM team. A lot of people complain, "Oh, my Masters is the support player on my team," but I think once you do have a Master support, you guys just control vision everywhere on the map. Uh, un- Untold truth about having a high support rank. Collector able to pick up the Seraphine kill there.
Oh, and I like Tentacles will get his first kill. Will he get another W? Nope, he is just dead. But Joe Buxton is only getting richer. He has gotten a second tier 2.
Kizumi on the Geobooks in duty, trying to just clear these waves before they reach tower. At some point, Victor will just be able to one-shot waves. I'm not sure if he's quite able to yet.
On the bright side, if this game goes long enough, it only takes one mistake from GeoBuxen to potentially lose this game. They can, once the game reaches about like 30, 35 minutes, all they need is one messed up team fight, and then, or one overextension by the top lane. We all know how people love to limit test, especially when you're a 16-0. Enemy team can just get Baron and end the game down mid.
Yes, sir. So that is a 16-0-4 set. Quite scary. Let's bring back the items here. Did go Overlord's Blood Mail, I believe that item's called, as his third item.
It
Not
looks
pick.
like he's going towards Hysterics next. I believe he might actually have it in base. Yep.
Geobuxton sitting at 4 items at 25 minutes into the game.
He has TP, he has a lot of time to do whatever he wants. But it looks like he's just TPing early, which I agree with. with this.
Isn't able to get a TP flank here though, so it's gonna be just a front to back team fight.
It looks like red side is actually pinging Baron. I don't know if they can do this very fast.
Victor forced a flash. Alawi finding the tactical pull on him. Whole team's there. DPS runs out. Yeah, they're just pinging the Baron buff here.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary positioning with
Will
a.
they be able to get this fast enough? It looks like GeoBuxen knows. He's trying to get there in time. He's yelling at his team to get over here. But this is, will he die here or will he win? Oh my god. Holy moly.
That's a mathematical set right there.
Holy moly. That's all I can say.
I am speechless. That was just a set though. He 100 to 0 Twitch.
You know, I had I said earlier that this was gonna happen,
So
but it's different to actually watch it happen.
someone in Twitch chat, please clip that and post that in the highlights channel. I need to rewatch that at least like 2 times, man. That needs to go in the highlights channel right there.
You
All
know,
right. So Udyr
GeoBuxen is officially Ponyboy Juan's father. I
U-
declare it right now.
Udyr able to pick up the 1,000 gold shutdown onto the set. Funny enough, he still has a 650 gold shutdown despite just dying.
I believe I believe Gobuxon should have a 1,000 gold shutdown every time he dies for the rest of the game. Oh, Ponyboy Juan just takes the blast cone over.
They're getting pretty
This
low.
is very
Set isn't
sealable. There
here.
is no flash though, unfortunately.
Mark finds a flank angle to get down. Geobuxen is here.
Gobuxon is here, and it looks like they're just out.
Tentacle able to be landed. What's the actual ability called? It's like soul something, right?
The Laui, right?
Yeah.
It is called a test of spirit.
Ooh. Okay, Geobuxen versus the world, round two.
Gobuxon, round two. He has no flash this time. It looks like he's just dead. Okay, this time he'll one tap. Okay, this time the kill did go onto the victor. Maybe this game is salvageable.
I think, I
You
think,
know,
I think, I think, yeah, I think if Geobuxen keeps doing these 1v5 plays, I think there is hope for my 4K channel points.
and we do have an all chatter in the lobby. What is
3.1
this guy saying?
AAA. I think he took 3.1k true damage to his HP bar and got deleted.
Oh,
Dang, what did Giga Chad says Pyro? So we are at
they do
28
still
minutes
have
into the
Baron.
game. Around a 4k gold lead, a little less than that, 3.6k gold lead for Team Wooper here. Despite the big focus being on this 20-2 set, Delary 6-2, not that bad.
At this point in the game, my eyes are on the victor. What can this guy do? And also, I believe Ponyboy should have his Infinity Edge by now. I think he has enough gold for it. I don't think they should be going for these plays while they're still down on items. They're not really fighting for anything. Seems like a very meaningless fight that ended up being a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Geobuxen
the
not
game ends
even
this way.
having to join that fight for them to win. Ponyboy just getting clicked hard on by the Lysandra, insta getting blown up. I think if you are
Oh,
Team
but
Sixer,
Alawi is getting the huge ultimate big slams. Oh, it's slamming time. If his ghost was up, this could have been way bigger, but it looks like the game is saved for now.
yeah, I think if you're Team Six here, you're just giving every objective and just trying to farm up a little bit. Let your
Yeah,
Victor, let your
just
Twitch
stall.
get.
Just keep the inhibs. Um, they will have no siege unless this Twitch just all ends. But Ponyboy is attempting to space glide, but here comes
Nice CC. E pull
this
does
this
land.
set. But Victor is still alive. but
Does
Serix
Kizumi
gets
have the
procced.
damage to
He
kill the
does not
set?
have the damage. The flash is down in the game. Looks like it will be over.
GeoWorks showing us an absolute masterclass this game, man. Man's ended the game
Absolute
25,
masterclass.
2, and 6. Death timer should be long enough for them just to end. I think we know who to interview this game.
Yeah. So I guess we were gonna have to ask him. Actually, we don't even need to ask him. He wasn't scared of Delawi. He's not scared of anyone. He's ready for juice bucks.
Oh my god, that was a 30 minute game. Okay, let's transition to the caster's desk. Available. I do have a Valorant IM game in 4 minutes, so I do need to hurry up here a little bit. All right,
Oh, I'm not getting interviewed.
Mr. Geobuxen, you're not getting interviewed?
I'll pass. Interview Toad Waltz.
Toadwalt. Okay, yes, sir. Oop. Oh,
Looks like there is no interview.
there is no interview. Unlucky. All teams
But I
left.
think him joining and saying that there was no interview is good enough for me.
Okay, well, let's just do a quick check on the damage graphs here before ending the stream. If they will not bug out. Uh, uh,
But 59k damage.
I think I have to cancel view profile. We love Lee Client. Oh, and it's not showing his custom game. We love Lee Client. Okay, well, too bad we don't get to see damage graphs. No interviews crazy. Yeah, going 26 and 2 and then just like I'm too cool for an interview.
Okay, but if we're going to talk about damage, it's 59k for 25 kills. That's not that much damage per kill. You know, this Alawi had 29k damage for 2 kills. The damage per kill stat is insane.
I do
That's
I
about 14.5 thousand damage per kill.
Yeah, I do want to be able to. Someone's got to go back and post the replay of Twitch just getting 100 to 0 by the set flash W. That was beautiful.
Alright, and Ponyboy, we will expect you to shave your hair and post it on Twitch.
Yep, time to shave your hair, pony
Twitch,
boy.
YouTube, Discord, we have to see it all.
All right. With that being said, I have a Valorant IM game that I need to go to in 2 minutes. So week 1 of IMs has completed. The scoreboard should be updated after my Valorant IM game, and week 2 matchups will be sent out shortly. Nah, only I get to do the hair bet? Man, so you can set it for other people, but other people can't set it for you? Unlucky. Okay, with that being said, we are going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Be on the lookout for those week 2 matchups. Bye bye.
Bye bye.